Hey guys, Abs here. If you work with PBNs or you manage them, then it's super important that we hide all traces and all footprints of exactly what we're doing. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about a potential footprint that we might not actually be aware of, and it doesn't really get spoken about much as well. I'm going to be showing you the footprint or the potential footprint and showing you exactly how easy it could be for Google to find, and I'm going to be showing you a number of ways of how we can do some small changes to actually hide all this and eradicate the footprint. So let's dive in. So a typical private blog network setup, guys, when we actually go out there to buy an expired domain, then we find a number of links and they're pointing to inner pages or the home page. Now these inner pages, guys, there might have been previous sites on PHP, or they might have been on ASPX, or there might have been HTML sites, and obviously depending on, or we'll know this when we're actually doing our analysis. And what we tend to do is when we get hold of this website, this expired domain, what we'll do, we'll use plugins like the Link Juice Keeper, or we'll use HT Access, and we'll redirect, 301 redirect everything to our home page. And in essence, what's happening here is we're taking all the link juice that was pointing to all these inner pages, and because we're not going to have these inner pages, we're sending everything to our home page, so we're not losing everything and our home page, and basically we're keeping all the link juice. So that's great, guys, and it makes total sense for us to do this. But let me just show you something. Have a look at this. So this is a quick image that I've taken off there, off the first slide, and you've got a 301 redirect from all of your links going over to the home page of your expired domain, and then you've got exactly the same happening with all of these here, guys, and then they're all getting sent over to your website. And then obviously this is only 4 websites I'm showing here. Some of these expired domains, so if you have a look at these here, these are expired domains, and these are their linking profiles, and these were the old inner pages, and they're all being 301 redirected to the home page, and then you've got your links coming out to your money sites. Now just think about this for 1 second, guys. If Google was to change some of their algorithms, or maybe they're even already looking at this, they could actually potentially find all of our PBNs. What they might do, they might be able to find our links and say, okay, any links that were actually that we find from 4 years ago, that are redirecting to the home page, then we want to pull up them sites for manual review or something, or have a look at them sites even more. Or when we see a website and it's got more than 4 of these kind of links from 4 different types of sites coming in, then we want to have a look at it. Now, I'm not saying this is something that's happening at the moment, guys, but just look at this. I mean, we're doing this. I'm sure lots of you guys are doing this, and so is everyone else that are working with private blog networks. Now, not everyone's going to be doing this, but the majority of people are going to be doing this. And the reason they're going to be doing this is because, you know, plugins like the Link Juice Keeper and courses that people are taking and people are putting out are all teaching how to keep the link juice by redirecting all old pages over to your home page. Now, this is fantastic. It works, and it's continuing to work at the moment, but just imagine if something was to happen. It could be very easy for us to lose all of our PBN. So it's always better to be safe than sorry, and I'm going to be showing you a number of examples. I don't want to show you just one example because I don't want everyone to follow just the same steps, but I'm going to show you a number of examples that we can do to eradicate this footprint. So anyway, let's go with example number 1. So we got our links and they're pointing to our home pages. Now again, guys, this is the expired domain that we've just bought. Now we've got all of these links and they're pointing to all of these inner pages. Now these inner pages are from the previous site, yeah? So what we're going to do here is we might 301 redirect a few of the pages over to our home page, and what we might do as well is we might recreate the pages, or we might create a page with content on there and then link back to only our home page, or link back to whatever other site you want as well, but I would say keep the link juice flowing within the site. So you'd link back to your home page, and what this does here as well, guys, it actually gives you the opportunity, especially if you're changing the subject or the niche of your website from what the previous website was about, it gives you the opportunity to add on relevant text and create a contextual link back to your homepage and really start to boost up that relevancy of what your website really should be about. Now, I'm sure some of you guys might be thinking, well, hang on, I want to actually recreate the page with the old content of the site. If that's what you want to do, go ahead with that and recreate that page. If not, even just something simple would work fine, adding some content on there about your niche, and then linking back to your website using your anchor text, guys. You know, internal linking structure that you're using on your website, tell the search engine lots and lots about what your website is about. And what you could do here as well, guys, is you could actually, I'm going to show you in a moment how you can find all these pages. So you can actually pick and choose and decide what ones to recreate and what ones just to 301 redirect. And what you could do, guys, is pick the best of the pages or the pages that have the majority of links and recreate them with everything else being 301 redirected, knowing that if Google was to come over to this link and if they were to come over and crawl this page, then they're going to find this page here. They're not going to find it redirecting to the home page. Yes, they'll find a link on there pointing to your home page, but they're not going to find it 301 redirecting. Already, we're out of the big, you know, the big crowd that are already doing the PBN the old-fashioned way, just by making a simple change here. Okay, example number 2. So you got your links, they're pointing to the inner pages, guys. Now what you might do here is, well, say, hang on, I'm going to do a 404 page. You want to have a custom 404 page, and again, that's pointing over to your website. Now, not everyone's doing this. The majority of people are doing the 301 redirect, guys. So this puts you and gives you a bit of change. Now, on one of your PBNs, you might do it this way. On another PBN, you might do it another way. On another PBN, you might continue to use the link juice keeper and continue to redirect everything to your home page. Okay, example number 3, guys. With this one, you might redirect a few of your page or redirect all of your pages to your home page, but with a few of your pages, what you might do is you might use a 404 page redirect. Sorry, you might send them to a 404 page. And what this allows you to do, guys, is again pick and choose the best pages or pick and choose the pages that have the majority of links. So you know when Google comes and finds these pages, then they're not always going to get 301 redirected. Okay, now let me show you an example number 4. Now with this example, guys, you might have some that are 301 redirecting to your home page, some that you've recreated, and some that are being sent to a 404 page. So it's just to show you that you know, you can really mix up, you can really, you know, there's so many ways of eradicating this footprint, and all it takes is a little bit more effort. Now I know how simple and I know how easy it is just to install a plugin like the 301 redirector, or sorry, the link juice keeper, or whatever backlink saver plugins there are out there as well. I think Backlink Saver is actually one of the plugins that does exactly the same as the Link Juice Keeper. So it's so simple to actually install these, guys, because you don't have to do anything else. But I'm going to show you exactly how simple it can be to recreate these pages or find these pages that you want to do. So anyway, let's get out this presentation. This is the end of the presentation. And let me just take you over to Majestic SEO. Now in Majestic SEO, I've actually got the Warrior Forum open here. Opened up here. As you can see, they've got great trust flow and citation flow. But anyway, what we're interested here is you're going to put your expired domain in here. So the domain that you're buying for your PBN, you're going to enter it inside of here, and then you're going to go to pages. And now when you go to pages, hopefully, guys, you know, you're not buying, you know, expired domains that have thousands and thousands of links pointing to them, you know, because it's very difficult to keep control over your backlink profile that way. But yeah, what you do here is you go over to pages, and from here you'll see the pages down here, okay, and on the side of them, Majestic SEO actually tell you how many links they've got pointing to these pages, and it actually tells you the trust flow and the citation flow of these pages as well. Now some of these expired domains that you guys are going to buy, guys, you might only find like about 15 pages here, you might only find like about 14 pages here, and you might find that there's 3 of the pages have the majority of links getting sent to them, in which case you might just feel like recreating them pages, or you might feel, well, hang on a sec, well, I want to 301 redirect these pages and the rest of them I'll send them to a 404 page, or I want to recreate these pages and the rest of them I'm going to send over to as a 301 redirect. So this is how you do it, guys. You can pick and choose exactly what pages you want to recreate as well. And again, guys, if you are recreating the pages, especially on this example here, it gives us the opportunity to change the niche of our previous, or change the niche of the actual expired domain that was previously linking back to it, that was previously on the actual domain. So anyway, guys, this is a real quick and real simple way of how we can try and eradicate this footprint, because we don't want our stuff to look like this. Now on a bird's eye view, it really gives things away, and if Google was to follow all this, and just say for example, even if you was using buffer sites or anything inside of here as well, guys, as soon as you have enough of these on here, Google could introduce more logic into their algorithm. They could say, okay, let's look for links that are being 301 redirect to the home page, that are over 4 years old, but also that, you know, that domain or that website is a shallow website, or it only has a few pages and it has a low number of outbound links or something that really gives away of what a PBN is. And they could add and you know, develop that logic, so fine tune it in such a way that, you know, it could become very, very precise, especially if we don't start to make changes. So anyway, it's better to be safe than sorry, guys. So this is how you can do it. Again, there's this way you can do it. You can do a few 301 redirects, and you can do a few recreating of the pages. You can do them sending them over to the 404 pages or 404 pages and the 301 redirects, or all three. And of course, guys, on each domain that you have or each PBN that you have, you know, you could do a few of them this way. You could do a few of them just this way as well. You know, it's entirely up to you. Now, I'm going to totally admit it to you guys that I still have domains like this, and when I was actually going through and implementing our logic for our crowd PBN system, something that we're actually working on at the moment, I was all, hang on a sec, this is something that could be a potential issue. So, you know, I wanted to bring this out to your attention, because obviously if it's going to be affecting our guys, then it's going to be affecting you guys too, and it's going to be affecting us as well. So anyway, guys, it's all about just mixing things up. So I hope you enjoyed the video.